Right now, as you listen to these words, I want you to pause and recognize the power of this moment. It's no accident that you are here, and you've been drawn to this video for a reason. This is not a simple video. This is the moment your breakthrough begins. The universe has guided you here, and God is about to reveal something monumental. This is the time when everything changes, and the abundance you've been longing for is on its way. For years, you may have been praying, hoping, and struggling to manifest the life you desire. The financial challenges, the endless doubts, and the feeling that success is just out of reach. These struggles are not your future. You are not here to beg for scraps or wonder if you're worthy of wealth. The time has come to stop questioning when your blessings will arrive, because they are already on their way. The divine timing that has been in place for your life is now reaching its peak. Everything you've been waiting for, your breakthrough, your financial transformation, your wealth, is no longer a distant dream. It's a reality waiting for you to embrace it. This is your moment of awakening, your time to step into a life of abundance. The waiting ends now. God has already decided that this is your time for prosperity. You may not have realized it yet, but every setback, every struggle, and every moment of doubt has prepared you for this very moment. You are being called to step into your divine purpose, and it's a purpose of abundance, success, and greatness. The abundance that once felt out of reach is already making its way to you. It's been destined for you all along, and now you are ready to claim it. God has led you here today because He has something special in store for you. This is your divine calling to live a life of prosperity. Everything you need is already within your grasp. The breakthrough you've been praying for is not just possible, it's already happening. There is something powerful happening in your life right now. God has a plan for you, a divine purpose that goes beyond what you can see or understand at this very moment. You may have spent years wondering what your true purpose is, struggling to find clarity, but I'm here to tell you today that you've been chosen. You've been handpicked for a reason, and the life you've been dreaming about is about to unfold right before your eyes. You are not just anyone. You are a part of something bigger. God's plan for you is one of divine favor, financial breakthrough, and success that goes far beyond anything you've ever imagined. It's not about your effort, your hustle, or your hard work. It's about God's grace, His timing, and His decision that this is your moment to rise. The wealth you've been waiting for is not something you have to fight for. It's a gift that's already been set aside for you. And now, it's your time to claim it. You may have felt overlooked by the world or rejected by others. The people around you may not have seen your worth, and you might have questioned your dreams wherever possible. But I want you to understand this. God's plan for your life does not depend on the opinions of others. Your divine purpose is not determined by the standards of the world. It is determined by God's hand on your life, and He has already prepared the way for you. You've been chosen for this season. You've been chosen to experience the wealth, peace, and success that God has promised you. The challenges you've faced have only prepared you for this moment. God is using your struggles as stepping stones, guiding you to a place where your breakthrough is inevitable. Stop doubting. Stop wondering if you are worthy. The answer is clear. You are worthy because God has chosen you. Your purpose is greater than anything you can see right now, and His plan is unfolding exactly as it should. Every decision, every path you've walked, and every obstacle you've faced has been part of the divine plan that is now ready to manifest in your life. For so long, you may have carried the heavy burden of financial struggles, worrying about how you would make ends meet. You've experienced the pain of not knowing where the next opportunity is coming from, feeling like you're stuck in a cycle of endless effort with little reward. But I want to tell you that this struggle is over. The time for scarcity is over, and the time for abundance is now. God is making a shift in your life. The financial challenges that have weighed you down for so long are about to be lifted. You may have felt that prosperity was always just out of reach, like it was something only for the lucky few. But I want you to understand that your time has come. This is not a moment of wishful thinking. It is a moment of divine truth. God is opening the doors of prosperity, and wealth is about to flow into your life in ways you never expected. You've prayed for this moment. You've waited for this breakthrough. And now it's time to embrace the abundance that is already on its way. This is a shift, a divine shift, where the struggle gives way to flow, and the lack you've known for so long will be replaced with overflow. God is about to show you how quickly things can change when you trust in His timing and His plan for your life. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything you've worked for is finally coming together. No more wondering how you will pay the bills. No more struggling to make ends meet. Instead, you will wake up to a life of financial freedom, where every opportunity you need is already on its way to you. The hard work, the hustle, and the struggle are things of the past. You are stepping into a new season of wealth, and it is coming effortlessly. The abundance that God has planned for you will not come through your own efforts alone. It will come through His divine favor. This is not about you chasing after wealth or begging for opportunities. This is about trusting that everything you need is already aligned with God's plan for you. Wealth is your birthright, and God is about to show you how easy it is to step into that reality. Stop holding on to the old beliefs of lack and struggle. Let go of the idea that success is reserved for others. You have been chosen, and the abundance that is destined for you is already on its way. Embrace this truth and prepare to receive your financial breakthrough. The shift is happening now, and your new life of abundance is just beginning. Patience is often difficult, especially when you're waiting for something as life-changing as financial abundance. You felt the sting of wondering when your breakthrough will come, the nights of doubt, the endless waiting, and the desire to see tangible progress. But let me tell you this: divine timing is at work in your life, and God's timing is perfect. He doesn't rush, He doesn't make mistakes. Everything is happening exactly as it should, and your breakthrough is just around the corner. God knows exactly when you are ready to receive the blessings He has in store for you. His plan for your life has been laid out with precision, and He is aligning everything to ensure that when your abundance arrives, it will come at the perfect time. The waiting you've experienced hasn't been wasted. It has been a season of preparation. You've been growing, learning, and transforming. And now you are ready to step into the fullness of your financial breakthrough. Trusting in divine timing means letting go of the constant urge to control when things happen. It's easy to feel like you need to push and strive for success, especially when you are in the midst of struggle. But when you trust that God's plan is unfolding just as it should, you can let go of the anxiety and simply walk in faith. Know that the doors of prosperity are already opening for you, and that everything is aligning in your favor. The wealth you've been praying for, the financial freedom you've been seeking, it's already on its way. Trust that it is coming, not because you've earned it through endless effort, but because it is your divine inheritance. You've been chosen, and your time has arrived. Trust in the process, because divine timing always brings the right blessings at the right moment. There is no need to rush. Everything is already falling into place. You are not here by accident. You've been chosen. This isn't just about receiving material wealth. It's about embracing the divine role that God has set for you. You are a vessel of His grace, His abundance, and His blessings. The moment you realize that you've been chosen for a life of prosperity, your mindset will shift. You will begin to see yourself not as someone waiting for opportunities, but as someone who is destined for greatness. Your identity is no longer rooted in the struggles of the past. You are no longer defined by the financial hardships you've faced. You are the chosen one, handpicked by God for a life of abundance. This shift in identity is not just a change in how you see yourself. It is a change in how the universe sees you. When you embrace this divine identity, you step into a powerful role, a role that aligns you with the wealth and prosperity that has already been set aside for you. The challenges and struggles you faced were never meant to define you. They were simply the tools that God used to shape your character and prepare you for the abundance that is now unfolding in your life. Your past is not a reflection of your worth or your future. Your worth has always been determined by God's love for you, and He has already chosen you for this time of transformation. As you step into your new identity as the chosen one, you are aligning with the truth that prosperity is your divine right. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You are a co-creator with God, and your role is to receive His blessings, trust in His plan, and share your abundance with others. You are made for this. It's time to accept the role God has for you and embrace the success, wealth, and fulfillment that are already yours. Fear is one of the greatest obstacles standing between you and the life you've always dreamed of. It's easy to be afraid when it feels like your financial future is uncertain. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of never having enough. These are all natural feelings that hold many people back from stepping into their divine destiny. But I want to tell you that fear is not your reality. Faith is your reality. Faith is the key that unlocks the door to divine wealth. When you put your faith in God's plan, fear has no place in your life. You don't need to be afraid of what's coming, because God has already secured your future. The wealth, the opportunities, and the financial freedom that you desire are already on their way, and faith is the bridge between your current circumstances and the abundance you are about to experience. Fear tries to make you doubt your worth, your potential, and your future. It whispers that you're not good enough, that you'll never be successful, that the dream of financial freedom is too far out of reach. But faith tells a different story. Faith tells you that God's promises are true, that He has already set the course for your success, and that He is walking beside you every step of the way. When you choose faith over fear, you align yourself with God's plan. Fear may still try to creep in, but you must replace those thoughts with faith-filled affirmations and beliefs. Trust in the fact that you are worthy of abundance. Trust that God has already planned your financial breakthrough. You are not walking this journey alone. God is guiding you, and with His guidance, all things are possible. Embrace faith as your most powerful tool. When you step into a life of faith, fear will lose its grip on your heart. You will begin to see how the world around you starts to shift. Opportunities that once seemed impossible will now appear effortlessly. The wealth you've been praying for will flow naturally into your life because you are walking in faith, and faith always leads to divine favor. The law of assumption is one of the most powerful laws that governs our reality. It is simple, yet profound. What you assume to be true becomes your reality. Now, I want you to think for a moment. What if you assumed that wealth, success, and abundance were already yours? What if you embraced the belief that prosperity is not just a hope or a wish, but your divine right, already in motion? When you align your thoughts and beliefs with the truth that God has already decided your prosperity, your life begins to shift in miraculous ways. You see, God's plan for your wealth and abundance is not something you need to chase. It's something you need to assume. The law of assumption tells us that when we believe that something is already ours, the universe and God's divine plan begin to orchestrate everything around us to make it a reality. It's not about working harder, hustling endlessly, or begging for opportunities. It's about believing deep in your heart that wealth and success are already part of your life's plan. And when you make this assumption, your mind and your actions will naturally align with the energy of abundance. You'll begin to attract wealth without struggle because you've already assumed that it's yours. This shift in mindset is powerful because it taps into the divine flow of abundance that is always available to you. Once you begin to assume that prosperity is your birthright, you stop waiting for it to arrive, and you start living as though it's already here. God has already set the course for your financial breakthrough, and when you assume this truth, you step into the reality of abundance with confidence. Embrace the law of assumption today. Begin to see yourself as already living in abundance, and watch as your financial world transforms before your eyes. There are forces at work in your life right now that you cannot see, but they are just as real and powerful as the ones you can. God's divine favor is one of those forces, and it is moving in your life, working behind the scenes to bring your prosperity to fruition. You may not always see how it's happening, but rest assured, God is at work, aligning every detail of your life to bring you closer to your financial breakthrough. You have been chosen for a life of abundance, and divine favor is the key to unlocking every door that stands in your way. This is not about your effort or the number of hours you've worked. It's about God's grace, His timing, and His love for you. Favor is the supernatural force that clears obstacles, creates opportunities, and ensures that you receive everything that is meant for you. When you align yourself with God's plan, His favor becomes your reality. It's not something you need to earn. It's already been given to you. And once you understand that, you will begin to see how effortlessly opportunities and blessings start to flow into your life. The challenges and struggles that once seemed insurmountable will begin to fade away, and you'll find that doors open to you in ways you never imagined possible. This is divine intervention at its finest. God is removing obstacles and creating the path that leads to your wealth. You may not see how it's happening right now, but trust that His favor is guiding you toward your breakthrough. You are not alone in this journey. God's hand is on your life, and His favor is working in your favor to bring your financial dreams into reality. The beliefs you hold about money and success shape your financial reality. For many of us, these beliefs have been shaped by past experiences, childhood conditioning, or societal messages. Maybe you've been told that money is hard to come by, or that only a few people are destined for true wealth. These beliefs have kept you stuck in a cycle of lack and limitation. But now, it's time to release these limiting beliefs and embrace the truth that abundance is your divine right. To step into the wealth and prosperity that God has already set aside for you, you must first let go of the beliefs that have been holding you back. Let go of the idea that success is reserved for others, that financial freedom is just a dream, or that you are not worthy of abundance. These beliefs are not your truth. Your truth is that you are worthy of all the blessings the universe has to offer, and that includes financial prosperity. Once you release these old, limiting beliefs, you create space for new ones to take their place. You begin to see yourself as worthy of wealth, deserving of abundance, and capable of receiving all that God has planned for you. It's not about working harder or struggling more. It's about accepting that wealth is already on its way to you, and you are ready to receive it with open arms. You've been chosen for greatness, and that greatness includes financial freedom. Let go of the fear, the doubts, and the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back, and step into the abundance that is already waiting for you. You are worthy of everything that is about to come into your life, and God is ready to bless you in ways you can't even begin to imagine. It's time to step into your millionaire identity. For years, you may have been chasing after wealth, trying to make it happen through your own efforts. But I want to remind you of something important. You are not just trying to become wealthy. You are already destined for wealth. This is not something that is coming in the future. It is already here, and it's waiting for you to claim it. Living as a millionaire is not just about having money. It's about embodying the mindset of abundance and success. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of all the blessings that are coming your way. The more you embrace your millionaire identity, the more you will begin to see the opportunities, the resources, and the support you need to live a life of financial freedom. You have been prepared for this moment. Your struggles, your challenges, and your past have all been part of the divine plan to help you step into your role as a millionaire. This is your time to shine, to step into the life of abundance that God has already set aside for you. No longer do you need to chase after opportunities or beg for approval. The wealth you desire is already yours, and it is waiting for you to step into it with confidence. God has chosen you for this purpose, and He has already prepared the way for you. Your role is to accept your divine inheritance and live in alignment with the wealth that is already flowing into your life. The time for struggle is over. It's time to live as the millionaire you were always meant to be. The wealth you've been seeking is not a far-off dream. It is already on its way to you. Divine timing, God's favor, and your acceptance of abundance have all come together to bring you to this moment. You are no longer waiting for a breakthrough. You are walking in it. The financial transformation you've been longing for is already unfolding, and all that's left is for you to step into it with faith, confidence, and gratitude. You've been chosen for greatness. The path to your financial freedom has already been carved out. All you need to do now is embrace it, trust in God's plan, and step into the abundant life that is already yours. The world is about to see you rise, and you will be a living testimony of God's grace, favor, and divine abundance. Your time is now. Embrace your wealth, your freedom, and your prosperity. The life of your dreams is waiting for you to claim it.